What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another beautiful day here with Simplified Transport. Guys, y'all have ever used these little lube plates right here? Get rid of them. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've run off and forgotten those things, had to go buy more. I normally keep 2 or 3 of them in the truck, so that way if I forget one, I end up hooking up and forgetting to put it on, so now I got to unhook, put it back up. So I'm going to show you what I've done. So, went to Dooley Depot. They got one in Elkhart and Goshen, and I got one mounted here. So go check them out, and they'll hook you up. Basically, it's just welded on. Guys, one thing I am concerned about with this thing is I'm fixing to find out here in just a minute. I've noticed that whenever I put the other lube plate on, the one you can take on and off, sometimes my latch doesn't want to latch all the time. I don't know if it's because of the thickness or if it's because of the fifth wheel sitting up a little bit higher, it's not wanting to connect. The kingpin, I don't know. But we're fixing to find out. I'm hoping I do not run into that problem because that's going to be hard to get off if I have to take it off. So, but we're going to find out. All right. What's going on, guys? Well, this is what we're picking up today. Picking up a Brinkley. This is a 20, I think it said it's a 29 or 31 foot Brinkley. These things are heavy. For 29 foot, I think it was GVWR is 14,995. Unloaded weight is I think 11 something. So the shorter ones, yeah, they're a little bit lighter, but still, for the size, they're heavy. Now the bigger ones, you get up to like 38, 40 feet, then they're, yeah, them things, they get up there, GVWR 20,000 pounds, if not more. But anyway, I'm gonna try to make this a little short, and then try to get some more stuff as we're going down. We're going to General RV in Goshen, Florida, or not Goshen. I'm sorry, I'm in Goshen, Indiana. We're going to Dover, Florida, General RV. So there's my truck, got it cleaned up. And guys, if y'all don't mind, leave me a comment. Tell me what the audio is sounding like. I know I have been experimenting with my microphone, and some people told me in the previous videos that it sounded good. Some people told me it sounded like I was in a tin can or a box. And guys, I agree with you going back and watching it. That's because I had it up like on my collar and like real close to my mouth. I moved it down close to my stomach and got in the way of my mouth. And so hopefully that picks up. I've noticed it has in a couple other videos. So at least to me, it sounds good. So y'all tell me what y'all think. But guys, look at the yard. This is just one road. So, and this is the back part of the road, or the back part of the lot. So, anyway, I've already got my battery on, and I've already walked around and inspected it. The only thing I got to finish doing is hooking up, torquing my wheels, checking my lights. All right, guys. So sorry about that. The apparently the my microphone, it died. So but anyway,
I've sort of lost about, I don't know, about 6, 7, 8 minutes of video here, but I'm just going to do a quick little voiceover, and then I'm just going to basically cut this little part short. But basically, I was talking about, I just got to finish hooking up, torquing my wheels, checking my lights, putting my tag on, and placards and all that stuff, and then we're going to get ready to get out of there. But I can't remember exactly what all I said, because like I said, I lost about 6 or 7, 8 minutes of video right here. So, but anyway, all right, we'll get on to the next part. All right, guys, so we're gonna do another little voiceover here. All right, so this is my the backup camera, or the dash cam and everything. But as y'all can see, I'm fixing to get ready to try to hook up, and like I was saying, y'all see right here, see, I just bumped into it and it did not latch. I do not know what's going on with this thing, but it done the same thing with the lube, with that removable lube plate, and it's doing the same thing with this one. As you can see right now, I'm getting out. I'm going to lower the landing gear just a little bit, and guys, y'all have to excuse me, this is my first time ever really doing a voiceover. So, but anyway, so just try to hook up again, and it still doesn't do it. Now you see, I pulled out and the latch went in. Now, one thing good about this dash cam is I was able to see that, so I was able to get out and pull it back out. Now this next time it's going to latch. It almost doesn't, but it does. See, there it went in. Alright, so I do my little tug test and everything. So you fix to see me get out. Yeah. Alright, there I am. So I'm putting my pin in. Make sure that the latch doesn't come back open. And then I go around, and I always visually inspect, no matter whether it catches or I have a hard time with it catching. I always visually inspect it to make sure that the jaw is wrapped around that kingpin. So, of course, now I'm hooking up my lights, and then plugging them in, all the electrical cables and everything. And grabbing my breakaway cable. Now this one, it does come with a, it came with a, its own little stretchy breakaway cable. Now you see, I was going to try to hook both mine and that one together, but it was just too long. So I was sort of concerned about, because that one that came with it, it was a little bit shorter than mine, and there wasn't really no place I could hook mine up there. I was just sort of concerned about it, you know, popping out. But anyway, but it stretched and everything, so everything was good.
Alright guys, let's try this again. Third time's a charm. I guess the battery on my microphone, it was low and it kept disconnecting. So the first time I done it, I didn't realize that it done disconnected, so I made the whole part of the video, and or this little section. And then I turned it on, it got half of it, and then it cut out the other half, disconnected. So I'm gonna check it again, make sure it's still on. Yep, still on. Alright. So what you just seen hooking up, that was from the dash cam. So and that's what I was telling you guys, is that whenever I hook up with that loop plate on, sometimes it doesn't want to catch and it doesn't want to connect. And so I had to give it a little bit of bump, and then plus I also had to hit it at a little bit of an angle to get it to latch. I don't know why it does that. I'll turn y'all around. But I mean, guys, it's connected. I mean, the bar's in, the pin, I got the pin in, the latch is around the kingpin, so everything's good. Got my lights hooked up, breakaway cable, all that stuff hooked up. But so everything's good on that part. Gotta check my microphone. I don't want to redo this video again, but anyway, guys, if y'all had that problem, let me know. Leave it in the comments. This is the Demco Recon Hitch 21,000. It's the one with the recessed ball, which that part shouldn't make no difference. But they as far as hooking up, will if you're on your truck. But I've done an install video of this hitch, and I've also done a review, like a 1.5 2 year review of this hitch. Other than that issue right there, I love it. I have no complaints. I have no problems out of the hitch, none whatsoever. So I just don't know what it is about having a loop plate on there, and that makes it not want to connect. Now, whenever I first got the hitch and I had a loop plate on there, first several fifth wheels I pulled, no problem. But over time, it started, I don't know about the part where the kingpin, hits up, or the back part of the latch hits up against the kingpin. I don't know if it's done wore out, and it's not, whenever the kingpin hits it, it's not letting it slide in. I don't know. I don't know if it's because with the loop plate on there, it makes it sit up a little bit higher. I mean, the bottom part of the kingpin, it's not in the way. I mean, it's around the shaft like it's supposed to be. So, but if you have one of those hitches and you run into that problem whenever you're using a loop plate, leave it in the comments and let me know. Even if you have a different style fifth wheel and you run into that same problem whenever you're using a loop plate, let me know. And but anyway, main thing is I got hooked up, so I got to let the landing gear up, torque my wheels, put my tag on, check my lights, and then we're out of here. So, all right, we'll get back with y'all down the road. What's going on, guys? Oh man, just got off of Interstate 4, and down here in Dover, Florida, and get off on McIntosh Road. If you're heading east on 4, get off on McIntosh Road, take a right, and you go down here to this red light, you take a left, and then General RB will be down here on the left. It's been a while since I've been here. Actually, I think the last time that I came to this store was probably a couple years ago. That was the one I was telling you about that I actually dropped. I got here like about 30 minutes to an hour after they had stopped receiving. And General RV, you can drop. Like I said, you just don't get paid until they get ready to send the paperwork in the next day. And like I said, I really don't like doing that because I'm responsible for that camper until they actually sign the paperwork. But and I got stuck at this red light. But anyway, yeah, the last time I was here, I went ahead and dropped it because I don't know if y'all remember here a couple years ago, whenever I came down here, I had just gotten over the flu, and my fever and the flu part, the cold, all that stuff had done gone away, but my body just ached. I mean, just every single muscle in my entire body, just, I could feel it. And barely could move, and I was just tired, and I was ready to get home. And now if I'd have gotten down here like late that night, then yeah, I'd have probably waited until the next morning. But like I said, I got here like 30 minutes to an hour after they stopped receiving, so it was literally like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And so I just went ahead and dropped it, left the paperwork in the camper, and I started working my way back home. But
as far as going in here, it's a pretty good place. Like I said, I haven't dealt with the people yet because last time I just dropped it. So, but we're gonna find out. Then whenever I get this dropped off, old C Farmer, he's down in Fort Myers, so he's gonna start working his way back, and I'm probably gonna go up to Reddick, Florida, and take a shower, then probably meet up with him there, and then we'll probably run back close to the house together. Probably split off at Birmingham or so. Because he only lives probably, I think, maybe a couple hours away from me. Let's see here. Yep, here we go. Right here on the left. If I'm not mistaken, I think you stay to your right and you go back toward the back.
In a quarter mile, continue straight.
Alright. Let me shut old GPS up since I'm already here. I can't remember if somebody's out here that gets your paperwork or if you have to walk inside and give it to them. I cannot remember. But say RV transport deliveries. Say last time I dropped it right here on the left. They may have changed it. Do 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 do. I don't know. Maybe I go on back this way. I hope so. Let me ask this dude. Is this where we go for deliveries?
Delivery, yes sir.
Okay.
Any open lane over there, and then as soon as you're done taking pictures or whatever you need to do, go inside. You'll see the ladies at the front desk. They'll fill out all the paperwork and then send you back out to me.
Okay, so just go ahead and drop it and then take everything in there?
Yes sir.
All right, thank you, sir. Yep, that's what we do. That may be the reason I had to drop it back there last time, because this part right here was closed. So, gotcha. Yep, RV transport deliveries. Drop it in the spot, unhook, take my paperwork inside. That'll work. Alright, well that's it. So I'm fixing to get unhooked, get my paperwork in there, and then get come back out here, let him inspect it, and then I'll probably get back with y'all here in just a minute. Alright guys, I'll just add a little bit more voice over here. So you see me right there on the corner right there. So I'm just going and getting the keys before I actually go in and turn in my paperwork, because whenever I turn in my paperwork, I got to give them the keys. So what I done is I just went around, I'm unlocking all the doors and everything that I need to get into, such as where the control panel is for the landing gear, and then right here on the front, that's where my battery is, that's where the disconnect cable is. So I'm just unlocking all these doors and opening those, like I said, just the ones I need to get into. And so right then I just turned on the master power, so that way I can let the landing gear down. Alright, so got all the landing gear, got it down, got the weight off the truck. I left just a little bit of weight on the fifth wheel, not too much, but undoing my breakaway cable, undoing my electrical line, my pigtail. Guys, what I always do whenever I disconnect and everything and I undo my electrical cable, I always coil it up and I stuff it up in the kingpin box. So that way it's not dragging, it's not catching on anything, I'm not ripping it off and all that stuff. So you can see I just took my pin out, pulled my handle, and then so I'm fixing to get into the truck and basically pull away. Alright, so I got disconnected, and then so what you fixing to see me do is I'm fixing to walk back here, and inside that front compartment right there, like I said, that's where my battery and everything is. So I get my battery cover. I got to keep the battery on so that way they can let the slides and all that stuff out and do their inspection. But I take my cover and I set it on the back of the truck, or either I set it up there on the toolbox, so that way I can see it and I don't forget to get my battery. But I just went back to the back to get my tag, and because I don't want to forget that. So I brought my tag back here and put that in, and then that's pretty much it. So if I can go in and turn my paperwork in. Alright guys, so that's all there was to it, and just went ahead and showed y'all a little bit unhooking and everything. Just basically unhook, basically unlock the doors, let the landing gear down, unhook, went ahead and got my my tag, and then I got my little battery cover box, set that up here, that way I do not forget to get my battery, because I got to leave the battery on, so that way they can let the slides and all that stuff out and inspect it. The only other thing I gotta do is take my pictures, and then I'm gonna run in there, hand them my paperwork, and then come back out and then start getting everything put up, and wait for them to get done inspecting. Alright guys, so they just finished checking in and brought me my paperwork, and I got all that stuff sent in, and got all my stuff put up. So I'm fixing to get out of here and start working my way back home. I'm gonna stop in Reddick, get me a shower and something to eat, wait on Sea Farmer, and then start heading home, and then be home tonight. So but anyway, just hope y'all enjoyed this video. Guys, if y'all don't mind, hit that like, share, subscribe button. Let me comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if y'all still enjoying these videos, and I'm trying to make them a little bit shorter. I could probably throw some more in, but y'all know how I am. I start rambling and it's gonna be an hour-long video. So, but another thing, guys, I'm planning on, I don't know when. I gotta get my days and all that stuff right, and but I'm here pretty soon. I'm planning on doing a live. Just guys, if I do it live and if y'all are on there, be patient with me. I'm gonna cut my phone and all that stuff off, so that way I'm not interrupted by anything like that. But most of y'all know that I am a fireman. Whenever I'm at home, volunteer fireman. So guys, that's something I'm very passionate about, is helping other people. And so just be aware, if we're in the middle of a live, whether it's just getting started, in the middle, or towards the end, if my pager goes off, then I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to cut the live short. So hopefully that won't happen, but if it does, I'm just letting you know, so that way don't be upset with me. If you are upset with me because I had to go to an emergency call, then all I can say is I'm sorry. oh well. That's all I can say. So quite honestly, I don't care. So go watch somebody else's channel. But anyway, again, like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys. Please help me get to that 1,000 mark. I'm almost there. Hitting that subscribe button, it don't cost you a penny. Just hit it and be done with it. So, all right. So as always, y'all be safe, simplify,